Experts begin examining Ethiopia jet cockpit recorder. Addis Ababa/Paris. Reuters. Investigators hunting for the cause of the crash of an Ethiopian Airlines plane that killed all 157 people on board have begun studying the cockpit voice recorder, France's BEA Air Accident Investigation Agency said on Saturday. Experts say it is too soon to know what brought down the Boeing 737 MAX 8 on March 10, but aviation authorities worldwide have grounded Boeing 737 MAX as concerns over the plane caused the company's share price to tumble. Slideshow by Photo Services. The Ethiopian carrier said DNA testing of the remains of the people on board Flight 302 may take up to 6 months, and it offered bereaved families chartered from the plane crash site to bury passengers from Dogma. It said temporary death certificate had been given, and a final one would be issued in 2 weeks' time. Collection of DNA victim identification would be done to scientific international standards, and internationally recognized organizations such as Interpol were going to be involved in the process, she said. As families wait for the results from the investigation, Ethiopian Airlines is planning to hold a service on Sunday in Addis Ababa, at the Qiddish Selassie, or Holy Trinity Cathedral, where many of the country's past rulers are buried beneath its pink stone spires. Earth from the crash site. Papers given to the families at the Skylight Hotel on Saturday said death certificates would be issued within 2 weeks, and an initial payment made to cover immediate expenses. The return of remains, most of which are charred and fragmented, would take up to 6 months, the papers said, but in the meantime earth from the crash site would be given. Abdulmajid Sharif, a Kenyan whose Yemeni brother-in-law died, said the family had already held a service. Around 100 relatives, including the brother and father of pilot Yared Getachew, gathered at a memorial for the victims at the Kenyan embassy. The grounding of the 737 MAX jets has had no immediate financial impact on airlines using the planes, but it will get painful for the industry the longer they do not fly, companies and analysts said on Friday. Boeing plans to release upgraded software for the 737 MAX in a week to 10 days, sources familiar with the matter said. The U.S. plane maker has been working on a software upgrade for an anti-stall system and pilot displays on its fastest-selling jetliner in the wake of the deadly Lion Air crash. Additional reporting by Maggie Fick. Writing by Catherine.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park, pot.